The Sports Scouting Report with Lieber King, brought to you by Harvey Autos in Shreveport, Bossier City, the name you've trusted for years. Geico, the insurance savings you expect. Supreme Chevrolet, expect more from Supreme Automotive Group in Gonzales.
Creed and Creed Law Firm, serious attorneys for serious injuries.
Bollinger Shipyards, 75 years of delivering high-quality vessels. Here's your host, Lieber King. Thanks for watching the Sports Scouting Report with Lieber King.
Hi everyone, Lieber King, your host, the Sports Scouting Report podcast, and also owner of Louisiana Football Magazine since 1997. Our head coach today and TV show today is going to be on Terrebonne High School. We're going to talk about Mason Smith, who's about to get drafted from LSU. Where did he go? Terrebonne High School. Freshman incoming recruit, wide receiver, runs a 4.4. Kyron Billiot, where did he play? Terrebonne High School. And the head coach, Tyler Lewis, played at West St. John High School, and he's done a phenomenal job, coached these guys. We're going to talk about his team, and we got two of his players joining us after the interview with Coach. And you're going to enjoy this show with Terrebonne High School. We'll be right back.
Listen, whatever you're driving right now, Tommy Harvey wants it. Bring it in to Harvey Subaru, Lexus of Shreveport, Bossier City, or John Harvey Toyota. They're paying big bucks for all trades right now. They'll cut you a check right there. Tell them Lee sent you.
Welcome back. Lieber King, your host of the Sports Scouting Report podcast, owner of Louisiana Football Magazine. We've got our head coach who we're going to introduce from Terrebonne High School for football, does a great job, Tyler Lewis. Tyler, thank you for being here, man.
Appreciate you having me.
Talk to you every year with the magazine.
Yes, sir.
Mason was on the cover of one of our mags. Let's start with that. I mean, the draft. Mm-hmm. Now, this show will probably show after the draft, but tonight that we're taping is the draft. What do you think with Mason? Do you have any scoop on where you think he might end up?
Not sure. He took a lot of visits to a lot of organizations, had a lot of great feedback that I read. Hadn't talked to him yet today. I was planning on giving him a call just to see, where he's at headspace and what he's thinking. But we're anticipating him going in the top 3, top 4 rounds. Who knows with the world of the NFL. But it's exciting for the program. It's exciting for the school and the community just to have such a great magnitude of that nature.
He might go in the late first.
Yeah, that might happen as well.
I hope that for not just him, but for the school.
Yeah.
Be the first round pick, right?
Right. From my knowledge, yeah. He might be the only person that's drafted from Terrebonne, if I'm not mistaken.
And I want to mention this. He was hurt, his sophomore year. Yeah. And then came back, and I know it always takes a year.
It takes a while.
And I thought he looked good considering he was coming off a knee injury.
Right. He had, if you think about it, he had position change. He went from outside to inside, and multiple defensive line coaches throughout the year. So it takes time to adjust the schemes. But when you're 6'6", 300-something pounds, I mean,
and run a 4.7.
4.7, yeah. You're a baller, and you're gonna be able to produce on the next level doing that.
Coach Lewis, when we come back, I want to talk to you about West St. John, where you played.
I played and I coached.
And then talk about your team at Terrebonne, and talk about also Billiot, who's going into LSU.
That's right.
And whoever else you want to talk about that's playing college ball from Terrebonne.
Yes.
We'll be right back.
Supreme Chevrolet, expect more from Supreme Automotive Group in Gonzales.
Welcome back. We're with Tyler Lewis, the head football coach at Terrebonne High School in Houma, Louisiana. I'm your host, Lieber King, the Sports Scouting Report podcast and Louisiana Football Magazine. We were talking about Mason Smith, who played at Terrebonne. He's going to get drafted out of LSU. I hope he goes in the first round.
No doubt.
Defensive end, probably. 310 pounds. Incredible.
Yeah, he's definitely the most decorated player to leave Terrebonne. He was an All-American, the first All-American in history. He was the #1 player in the nation. So, I mean,
it's incredible.
He has a great resume.
And you coached him.
Yeah, I did.
Notable alumni from Terrebonne: Richie Cunningham, NFL kicker.
Kicker, yep.
Earl Grove, way back NFL running back. Jay Pennison, former NFL and USFL linebacker or center, I believe.
Yeah.
Mason Smith. Wally Whitehurst, Major League Mets pitcher. I remember him.
Yeah.
And Justin Williams, baseball, he was a heck of a football player.
Yeah, Justin played safety for Coach Hill, the former head coach. We also had Greg Harding. You know, he played a little while with the Saints and did
coached his son.
Yep, did a lot of Canadian League ball. So man, it's a nice tree at Terrebonne.
And former Speaker of the House, Hunt Downer, for Louisiana House of Representatives, first Secretary of the Louisiana Veterans Affairs Department. I didn't know that, but
yeah, that's some cool stuff.
Terrebonne, isn't that cool?
Right.
Coach, you played at West St. John.
Yeah.
You learned a lot from coaches over there. I mean, they had a legend over there you played for.
I played for Coach DuPont from 8th grade to my junior year. Then I had Coach Valdez my senior year.
Love Coach Valdez and Coach Laurie DuPont.
Yeah, they're both mentors of mine. I do talk to them daily just to check in and just to, you know, see how family doing, everything else like that.
It'd be something if you played Valdez at St. Aug. Now he's at St. Aug, right?
Right.
He was at Grambling, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
But wherever he goes, he's a builder, and you're doing that at Terrebonne.
Yeah, I've learned a lot under Coach Valdez, you know, and he's a great teacher. He's going to throw you in the water.
Yeah.
It is either sink or swim.
You're made of.
Yeah, but he prepared coaches for such roles that I'm in now, and just to be great fathers and great leaders in the world. So that's the best thing about Coach Valdez.
Coach, with the draft going on, I mean, your guy Mason Smith, Jaden Daniels, they got Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas, Mingo, or is it Wingo? It's Wingo, Mickey Wingo. Mingo. They got some other players that might get drafted. But what do you think about football in Houma?
Well, you know, football in Houma.
You saw the River Parish.
Yeah. You know, the river is a different story. Football in Houma is starting to take a swing, you know, and we're finding ways to compete with the river schools. We're finding ways to figure out what are they doing great, how we can get great at that, and I really think we're heading in the right direction for sure.
We can't leave out a kid who ran he looked like a 3.940 for you. He went to Indiana.
Yeah.
And now he's at Florida State.
Florida State with his brother.
Tell everybody about your guy, Jalen.
Jalen Lucas.
Unbelievable.
Hey, he's a speedy guy. You know, Jalen is an awesome kid. His brother Jakai is going to be a senior at Florida State with him. Man, he was a freshman All-American at Indiana. He was a return specialist All-American. He's just a special kid. He works hard.
Yeah.
He's not the biggest.
But he can go.
But he can go.
Cut, run.
He can go. We have another kid that's similar to him that's coming up. Just recently named 4-star by 24/7 Sports yesterday. Alvin Celestine. So it's going to be special to see them work together soon too.
Well, I think. Well, he didn't come today, but we're going to promote him in a preview match.
Yeah, he
doing a little testing.
He
probably
stay testing,
right now.
yeah.
But we're going to come back, Coach. I appreciate you joining us.
No problem.
And you guys, we're going to leave the rest of the time for your football players, which I know you'll like that. But keep doing a great job.
I appreciate
Coach.
it.
One of the top young coaches in the state, Tyler Lewis, Terrebonne High School. And before we go, Billiot. What do you think about his chances at LSU getting on the field?
That it's going to be up to Billiot. What Billiot puts out in the weight room, in the classroom, on the field is going to be completely up to him. Is he capable? Heck yeah. He's a 4-star receiver, All-American receiver,
6'2", 10, 400 meters.
Yeah, he's 200 pounds, like I say, 6'3" receiver that can go, have golden hands. I anticipate him playing early at LSU.
Great news. They got receivers. Is it receiver you?
Yeah.
We'll be right back with more for Terrebonne High School. We're going to meet two of their players when we come back.
Creed and Creed Law Firm. Serious attorneys for serious injuries.
Welcome back. You got a chance to meet Tyler Lewis, the head coach of Terrebonne High School. Does a phenomenal job of developing players, put players in the best place to succeed. And has had a lot of kids sign D1. We didn't even have enough time to talk about all the kids from Terrebonne in the last 3 years that have signed college scholarships. He's had a bunch, and he's got a few coming up. We've got 2 today. They're going to have a chance to play college ball at the high level. And Reginald Smith joins us.
How you doing, man?
It's good to see you. Free safety.
Yes, sir.
Y'all been putting out some good defensive backs at Terrebonne. You're going to be a senior.
Yes, sir.
You play basketball, too. Mm-hmm. What do you play in basketball?
I can play everything.
Forward, guard, center?
Yes, sir.
You score points, or you rebound, or what do you?
I basically can do everything.
Okay. What is your game Where is it at with football and basketball? Who's ahead of who?
All my life has been basketball.
Okay.
But like how I'm looking right now, it might be football.
But you got a football DB body, and I'm sure Coach said, "Hey, you need to play football, right?" 6'1".
Yes, sir.
Good height, still filling out, 165, but you're probably going to be bigger than that just for fall. Anybody that you admire watching game-wise, college ball, pro ball?
Christian Gonzalez from the Patriots.
Okay.
Sauce Gardner, people like that.
A couple of guys. You like a lot? You watch football a lot? Mm-hmm. Pro or college?
Right now, I've been watching like college.
You gonna watch the draft with Mason Smith? Mm-hmm. You can probably. What if he goes in the first round? You gonna celebrate?
Yeah, it's gonna be hype.
You know him,
school,
right? You know Mason. Yeah. So, what do you think of Bilyat, former Terrebonne grad going to LSU?
Close friend of mine. I just feel like if he, lock in, he keep his head, he gonna play major.
He'll be the next great one day.
Yeah.
What do you need to work on? Tell everybody what do you need to work on as a DB.
I feel like I need to work on my backpedaling, analyzing the field.
Playing man, you like man or zone?
I say I'm a zone guy.
You won't let them get behind you?
Yeah.
You can give them a little room?
Yes, sir.
3.0 in the classroom, good student, 17 already, good grades. College-wise, tell me, what do you think, and who would you like to offer you? Is there a school that it's like, I wish they would offer me one day?
As a growing up, I always wanted to go to Kentucky.
Kentucky Wildcats?
Yes, sir.
Really?
Yeah, but it was for basketball though. It was for basketball.
Oh, okay. Well, they own basketball.
Yeah.
Them and UConn owns basketball now, but what do they call it? The Blue Bloods? Duke, them, UNC, right? UCLA maybe?
Yeah.
And now UConn. Would you go to UConn?
Yeah.
It's cold over there, though, man.
In a school that offers me for free, I go to school for free.
What about football? Who do you like in football, college-wise?
Ole Miss. I've been watching a few Florida State games. LSU.
Y'all got two alumni playing at Florida
LSU.
State. I mean, you got two great ones at Florida State from Terrebonne High School. Man, it was good to meet you.
Nice to meet
Good
you.
luck to you.
Thank you.
Keep the tradition going, and Terrebonne High School. We got one more player we want you to meet. He's a wideout. He's got a chance to be the next D1 receiver out of Terrebonne High School. We'll be right back.
Listen, whatever you're driving right now, Tommy Harvey wants it. Bring it in to Harvey Subaru, Lexus of Shreveport, Bossier City, or John Harvey Toyota. They're paying big bucks for all trades right now. They'll cut you a check right there. Tell them Lee sent you.
Welcome back. Lee Burkeen, your host of the Sports Scouting Report podcast and Louisiana Football Magazine. We're interviewing Terrebonne High School. You met the head football coach, who does a great job, Coach Thomas. I mean, look, the players here, the job they've done at Terrebonne is remarkable. We've got one more kid to interview, and his name is Quincy Mckay Jr. Quincy, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So you're going to be a senior this coming year. You're a wide receiver.
Yes, sir.
And you just were a part of playing wide out with Bilyat, who signed with LSU.
Yeah.
What was that like, being on, lining up next to him, and if they're double teaming him, you're probably wide open, right?
Yeah. It was fun getting to play with a close friend. Definitely a competitive nature between me and him. It's
Helped your game get better?
basically.
You've seen LSU receivers, right? Brian Thomas and Malik Neighbors.
Yes, sir.
You played with Bilyat.
Yeah.
What do you think of his future at LSU with what you've seen as his teammate at Terrebonne?
I think he does what he does on the field like he did over here. He'll definitely ball out for sure.
I think he's got some Brian Thomas in him. Tall, right, fast.
Yeah, well, definitely.
Those post throws over the head and just run 60 yards.
Yeah.
Now, you're a big guy, 6'2", 195.
Yes, sir.
You told me that LSU and Tulane haven't offered yet, but you're talking to them.
Yes, sir.
But you've got an offer from Troy University, which I like. I like Troy. Southern Miss, love their history. Brett Favre and all the Michael Jackson, not the singer, but from Kentwood, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Nicholls State's offered you, and then ULM in Monroe.
Yes, sir.
Any coaches that have offered you that you'd like to mention that you like? Any coaches that are recruiting you?
Coach Gary from Troy.
You like him pretty good?
Yeah, I like him.
Does he come down to the games? Does he come down and saw some of your games?
He said he come to the spring game
Uh-oh.
in about two weeks, I think.
The pressure's on, huh?
Yes, sir.
So he's coming to get that final review on you, even though he's offered you.
Yes, sir.
What's it like playing for your coach?
He's tough on us.
In a good way, though.
Yes, sir. He wants the best for us. Also in the program, like for everyone to strive.
Well, that toughness rubs off on you guys, which rubs off on Friday night, right?
Right.
Do y'all play any Thursday night games?
A couple. We played a couple last year, probably maybe 2.
I've got to ask you this. Who do you like playing against out of all the good 5A teams? I mean, I know y'all play the Honvilles, y'all play the Destrands, y'all play, all these big teams. Who do you enjoy lining up against?
Destran, because
you like playing them?
Yeah, a lot of competition.
Bring your game up?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they got a bunch of D1 DBs.
Yes, sir.
It's a good matchup with pads on, not 7-on-7. Quincy, good luck to you wherever you choose to go, whether it's Tulane, whether it's Troy, Southern Miss, and who knows, LSU might be off, and you might end up joining B out at LSU.
Right.
Good luck to you, man.
Thank you.
Good luck to you. One of the top receivers in the state of Louisiana, Quincy Mckay Jr. I hope you enjoyed the show, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching the Sports Scouting Report with Lieber King.